Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As I've noticed a lot lately across the internet, if you hear brushing noises in the background, my sister's just brushing all the wigs out and jamming it to BTS. As of late, people have definitely been really taking the fun activity or challenge or whatever of copying one another's makeup tutorials. So I recently did one on SHAANXO. So this time, if you're wondering why I am all in black, sun hats, and I still have my highlighter mirror behind my camera as my new articulating screen on my selfie stick, so I will keep looking up, much like all the vlogging cameras that you have these days. All in black with a black wig, a black dress, and a black sun-rimmed hat. Even though in this video, Toxic Tears, whose video I am going to be following, she isn't wearing a hat. She does often rep these kind of hats, so we'll do the same thing too. So with this video that I'm going to be copying or what have you is a very pale acne coverage foundation routine. So basically she just goes through her makeup steps. This is also the first time I've seen this video. Now, same story as last time, I won't have every single accurate product, but I will do the best I can to, you know, obviously use what I can to match up with what she has. But she specifically has pale foundations. I'm naturally an olive skin tone, so I naturally have more skin toned colour foundations. Anyway, shut up Shannon, play the video.
Hello lovelies! So for a while people have been asking me to do a foundation routine type video, and for a long time I kind of put it off, partially I guess because I am quite insecure about my skin. I definitely do not have good skin, which I assume a lot of you probably don't either if you're here trying to learn how to cover up acne. So yeah, I was kind of insecure about that. I didn't really want to show like my full blemished self on camera, but I kind of ran out of to give. So yeah, this is how I do my foundation. It is not the absolute most full coverage foundation routine out there, like by far. You can still like if there's particularly like, and yeah, I found it's what works best. So I will show you how to do this now. Stay tuned and we'll jump right into it.
For whatever reason. So to cover it up, instead of
I don't have setting spray once again.
it seems weird, but it works really well for me. And then I use this concealer.
Did I ask my sister something? Okay, so Toxic Tears is using Kaya. You can plug that back out now. Hello! Toxic Tears is using a NYX concealer, but I don't have that, but I will go in with, well, I do have a NYX Wonder Stick. I suppose that could come pretty close. Also, that was a heck of an intro, Kaya. So she's just going in with concealer to, I presume, cover the spots up. Okay, so she's using it under her foundation, so going to do the same thing. It's a little bit dried out because the weather has finally cooled down. Probably end up actually following up with two different makeup tutorials, because this one's obviously just centered around her foundation routine. Obviously I want to find a tutorial that involves her, you know what I didn't do? I didn't moisturize. So I'm going to quickly erase this off my face and then I'll moisturize and then I'll come back. Okay, take two. It's actually helping the concealer slide on better. I presume she was just targeting problematic areas, blending it with a beauty sponge. I should probably go and quickly rinse this under water just to, you know, dampen it up and fatten it up and such. Be right back.
I just like to really blend this out so there's no patches. Next up, I'm using my usual foundation, and this is a little tricky to work with because it is very runny, but I do personally really love this and it goes super pale.
Okay, so the palest foundation I have is my Rimmel Exposed I Am Wearing a Wig. So as I was saying before, I am probably going to have to go in with another tutorial as well from the same chick, from Toxic Tears, because like I said, this one is just mainly focusing on her foundation. Obviously I want to score a tutorial that has a little eye makeup game going on, but first let's just obviously get through the foundation.
And again, just using a beauty blender or sponge of some sort to blend it all out.
I also presume she takes it down her neck as well.
And then I go in with the concealer again, just if there's any really dark spots, and try to give them a little bit of extra coverage. Next up I'm using my favourite powder ever. I love this.
She's going with the concealer again to cover up any more spots that's still showing through. It's this little bastard right here. Like I said, I don't want to have everything that she has. No two people have the same products. Okay, so for powder she's going with another NYX one. Do you have the NYX powder? And so she is going in with a NYX powder. I'm going in with what's left of my Laura Mercier. I do have my sister's Rimmel Match Perfect powder that I'll be using if I need to use it.
It's so finely milled, and just going in and setting my foundation with that. The lights kind of create this sort of almost flashback effect here.
Is my powder brush? I also want to get in with my the Rimmel powder because it actually is pale. Well, transparent, but you know what I mean. I think it is because it looks kind of skin toned.
Almost flashback effect here where it looks way too pale, but it does kind of settle in, and it does look a lot better in real life, so don't worry too much. There's no colour to this powder, it is a translucent one, it just is reflecting back a bit here with my strong photo lights.
It takes no time at all.
Oh, okay, so she pretty much skipped over her doing her brows. Now I'm going to skip out another video so that it has a bit more of in-depth makeup going on. Okay, I found a Kawaii Speckled one. I was waiting for the ad to move on.
Hello lovelies, today I'm going to show you how to do this pink speckly makeup look. This is probably one of my most requested makeup tutorials ever.
She has red contacts in. I don't think I have plain red contacts in, but I was meant to say that I was distracted. I do have vampire red eye contacts, but nothing plain red. Anyway, so what palette did she just use?
It's probably one of my most requested makeup tutorials ever, so I really hope you guys enjoy this. So grab a...
Alright, so she's using a Kat Von D palette. Kat Von D palette, but I only have I'm gonna get the pastel Goth one. There is a pink shade in here. I was going to be using Meow, which again is the closest I'm going to get. I definitely would not have the same brushes as she.
Pink eyeshadow and start to put that all over your lid and under your eye in a round shape.
Okay, so I kind of presume she's already primed her eyes. I obviously have not. I'm going to be using my MAC Paint Pots of Ochre just to quickly prime, and I'm going to be using my fingers for this. She also already has her brows done, but my sister just got me her gel liner. So I'm going to quickly just trudge through the brows. Okay, that's the best I can do for brows. So now she's taking the pink shade and running that to the crease. So I'm just going to take some of Meow. Although this palette is pigmented, I'm just going in heavy in hand with it because when I did the SHAAANXO one, I wasn't that very opaque with the colours. Going in a fair few times over. Definitely a lot more consistent with the colours this time. I don't know if you can see that too well on camera. I'll zoom up a bit. So her pink is a lot more peachy, mine's more purple toned. That's alright.
Once you have the shape that you want and it's been blended out at the edges, take a sparkly lighter pink eyeshadow and apply
Okay, so I'm going to have to go in with a different palette. Just using a pale sparkly pink. The closest I can get to that is probably Puree from Peach Palette. I might even add a little bit of just peach in it with that as well.
and apply that directly over the lid.
Not recording, but basically Toxic Kaya is now taking a white with a very slight holographic blue undertone. What I'm going to do is take some of Skull from Kat Von D palette.
Once you have the shape that you want and it's been blended out at the edges, take a sparkly lighter pink eyeshadow and apply that directly over the lid. Then I'm going in with Pink Heart from the Moonchild palette.
Oh, my sister has that palette. Got that for her for Christmas. Alright, so it's going to rewind footage just to see what one she went in with.
Then I'm going in with Pink Heart from the Moonchild palette.
Okay, Pink Heart. Needs to be a little bit of a blue hue to this one here, so I'm just going to put that onto my eyelid just to make up for the fact I don't have a blue undertoned holographic shimmer like what she just used. So again, bring myself up to speed. And she also put some over in here as well. As in the original Scented shade. Okay, so now taking Pink Heart And in the corner. Okay, so she also put the same highlight on her face using a fan brush. All I have is this contour brush.
Next, start on your eyeliner. I like to do a double wing for this look, so I make one quite steep and then one a little more straight.
A little specs falling onto my dress. Okay, so she's using an eyeliner, don't know where from. She says she's going with a double wing.
One a little more straight. As always, I'm just using a gel eyeliner for this.
Ah, okay. So using my circular lip definer brush, nope, I got that wrong. It is an eyeliner brush. And she's using a gel liner, so...
Then you want to bring it down under your eye and leave a bit of a gap to create an eye enlarging effect.
So getting to the point of my eyeliner. So I was going to leave that pause again while I catch myself up. I'm sorry that ring light is like on this side of me. So... And she also brought it down to her lower lash line.
Wait, so is she wearing red contacts or just her...
She's wearing red contacts in the end.
I'm guessing you're going to put red eye contacts on in the end.
Thanks for talking, I missed that instruction.
And I'm just using an angled brush and some black eyeshadow to soften it out.
So you're obviously going to carry on with the other eye.
Put the red contacts in the end.
Not to recording. So I just got done with the eyeliner. Now I'm just going to use some of Silhouette just to blend out the lower half and just set it a bit. That is what Kara's doing.
Then I'm taking some pencil eyeliner and going in and tightlining my top waterline.
Do I have a black pencil liner? I don't have some brown ones. It's technically meant to be an eyebrow thing, but I suppose makeup can be versatile, so...
Lash line, that was called. And then on the bottom I am using a white eyeliner pencil, again just to create the effect of the eyes seeming bigger.
Okay, that's that done. So now I'm going to go in with my NYX Jumbo pencil.
Next, apply mascara to the top and bottom.
Okay, so mascara time. I'm going to take my Maybelline Lash Sensational one.
Mascara to the top and bottom. Try to kind of avoid the parts of the eyelashes that are in the gap, if that makes sense. And then I like to draw one large circle underneath my eyes with liquid eyeliner.
Okay. Okay, so I do have an actual eyeliner from Yuji Hadid. I just put mine on with that. She put a main big circle under her eyes. Okay, followed by she turn around dots on the outer corner of the eyes.
And then just start adding dots all around the eye. There's no particular method to this, just make it completely random and just put lots of little dots everywhere.
Okay, so she's done, but well, not entirely done, but done enough. I should also put them on top of her eyelid as well. And she put a star on her right cheek, or cross actually. X, whatever you want to call it. Nope, actually she's making a star.
And I'm adding some giant fake eyelashes. I actually made these with 2 pairs of different fake eyelashes and then some pieces of paper.
My lashes, so I'm going to take some from my Acne Beauty stack. Obviously the Patty stack from Acne Beauty, because hers are more DIY ones. Okay, I'm all lashed up now.
And I didn't feel like doing much for my lips, so I'm just putting on a sheer lipstick that gives them that kind of shiny blue tint.
Okay, so first of all, definitely going with some lip balm. Taking this Nivea one. Okay, ball with it will do just fine. So it's gonna help me overdraw my lips or anything, because this is a sheer lipstick. In fact, to really get that shady look, I might actually just put a little bit of Sugar Plum. I forgot what it's called for a second. From Coco Collection.
And that is the completed look. I really hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if there's anything else you would like to see.
Cool, so this is the completed look. I'll see if you guys in this a little bit more. I honestly look like I'm repping a very colourful kawaii Halloween witchy look, which is obviously the point of the makeup. So she obviously kind of doesn't bother with contouring or anything like that. So I'm actually probably use a little bit of blush, but can't really see too much blush game going on in this video. So 2 videos in one, basically one to kickstart the foundation part and this one to have quite the eye makeup game going. Her eyeshadow, she used Kat Von D probably Vita Loca or something like that. It's basically with the rectangular circle shaped ones. I've only got the pastel goth one, but I got pretty close. Yeah, this is the entire makeup look done. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video of me recreating or following a toxic tears, aka Lily, Kaya Lily, following along with her makeup look. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all for my future ones. Bye! But lashes feels so weird. I'm still recording. So since I'm still recording, I figured I may as well just mention that I used the hero from the Party Stack, and no, I didn't. I used the wild one from the Party Stack and the girl next door for my bottom lashes. Now over and out.